Hey guys, let's get more news from Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Lakers make D'Angelo Russell move ahead of rivalry game versus Nuggets amid trade deadline rumors. The NBA trade deadline is on Thursday, February 8th, and perhaps no team has been involved in more trade rumors than the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers have gotten off to a disappointing first half of the season, wallowing near the bottom half of the Western Conference standings despite having what many considered to be a strong offseason. One of the names who has come up in trade rumors for the Lakers, quite frequently, is D'Angelo Russell. Russell apparently underwent treatment but will be ready to play in the Lakers game against the Denver Nuggets as per Dave McMenamin of ESPN. D'Angelo Russell did not practice with the Lakers on Wednesday ahead of their game against the Nuggets, and predictably, it caused more rumors regarding his status as a member of the team as the NBA trade deadline approaches. According to McMenamin, Russell was originally going to be listed as questionable following the procedure, but that isn't the case anymore. Even if Russell was to be moved by the trade deadline, it's not likely that would affect his status on the Lakers' injury report. He's seen an uptick in his play since the trade chatter got louder in recent weeks. Russell has played in 48 games for the Lakers this season and he's been averaging 17.3 points per game, 2.7 rebounds, and 6.2 assists with splits of 46.5% shooting from the field, 41.6% shooting from the three-point line and 80% shooting from the free throw line. The Lakers are currently 27-25 and in 9th place in the Western Conference standings. They're only a game ahead of the 10th-place Utah Jazz, however. In fact, he has been in one of the best moments of his career lately. In his last 13 games, he is averaging 24.0 points and 6.5 assists per game while shooting 46% on both his overall and three-point shots. Following the Lakers' victory over the Charlotte Hornets on Monday, Russell was asked how he has been dealing with the rumors he was involved in. He said he doesn't care about these rumors and is focused on what he can control. On Monday, he scored a team-high 28 points while maintaining a strong shooting percentage in the Lakers' final game before the trade deadline. He deserves a lot of credit for not cowering in the face of all the rumors and instead remaining a professional dedicated to his team and his craft. Anthony Davis says he could have won a title with DeMarcus Cousins and the Pelicans in 2018, Golden State was too small. During an episode of the Bayard podcast, Lakers star Anthony Davis looked back on his days with the New Orleans Pelicans. Speaking specifically on the 2017 to 2018 campaign, Davis said that he and DeMarcus Cousins could have won it all that year had they just been healthy long enough to have a chance. I know for a foo **ing fact we were winning the chip that year, said Davis. Golden State was too small. Draymond could only guard one of us. The connection me and him, Cousins, had. I think about that all the time. The Pelicans were 27-21 when Cousins went down with a left Achilles tear in late January. Even after he recovered and returned to the court, he was never the same again, and his tenure with the Pelicans would end that summer in unceremonious fashion. While Pelicans star Anthony Davis would go on to lead his team to a shocking 4-0 sweep over the Portland Trail Blazers, they were no match for the Warriors who, even without a true center, proved to be far too much for them to handle. In the aftermath of that season, Davis would lose all trust in the Pelicans and force his way to Los Angeles, where he'd finally win a championship with LeBron James. But even now, almost 4 years removed from his career-defining championship, Davis still thinks about the missed opportunities in New Orleans, and about what could have been had luck and better fortune been on their side that season. We will never get the chance to find out for sure, but Anthony Davis had something special with the Pelicans and he's still trying to recreate it with the Lakers. The DeMarcus Cousins trade was highly controversial at the time, with many critics casting doubt that a big, interior center could fit alongside a superstar like Anthony Davis, who also needs space to work on the inside. At first, the Pelicans struggled to find a system that worked, but Davis and Boog eventually caught fire and they were able to spark a solid run for the Pelicans. Cousins averaged 25.2 points, 12.9 rebounds, and 5.9 assists per game that season, while Davis achieved one of his finest stretches yet with a stat line of 28.1 points, 11.1 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks per game. Sadly, we never got to see what Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins could have accomplished with more time together, and his health might have changed everything for the Pelicans and their relationship with Anthony Davis. Of course, all that's in the past now, and all Davis can do is look ahead, no matter how bleak it may be. This season, in Los Angeles, Davis is once again playing alongside a star-studded teammate and, again, the team is falling short of expectations. At 30 years old, the burden falls on Davis to carry the Lakers into the next era, and only time will tell how far he can take them. While LeBron is obviously better than Cousins, he may not be around for much longer. The best hope for Lakers fans is that Davis has learned from his past mistakes, and that he can be the veteran who ushers in a new era of prosperity for the franchise. Will Lakers agree to rumored trade price for 2020 champ? With less than a day until the 2023-24 season's trade deadline, will your Los Angeles Lakers make a major move? All kinds of players, from all-stars to fringe role players, have been floated as potential LA targets, with particular smoke surrounding Atlanta Hawks combo guard Dejounte Murray, who's on an exceptionally good expiring contract. LA has also been linked, perhaps unsurprisingly, to a few former Lakers this deadline season. Two are current Chicago Bulls. Between center Andre Drummond and guard Alex Caruso, the 2020 champ seems like the more important piece who could help plug the Lakers' porous perimeter defense, which falls off a cliff whenever Jared Vanderbilt gets hurt. In a new conversation, The Athletic's Jovan Buha and Darnell Mayberry unpacked the fits of several Bulls vets who might be on the move. Mayberry, the site's Chicago insider, cautioned that Bulls front office masterminds Arturas Karnisovas and Mark Eversley have to this point seemingly given outsized import to their own incumbent players, which hampers how effectively they can make deals. Mayberry believes that Chicago will finally begin to break up its core that peaked with a quick first-round playoff exit 2 seasons ago. When asked about how easy it would be to pry Caruso away from Chicago, Mayberry was fairly pessimistic. Mayberry noted that Bulls management believes Caruso, an all-defensive teamer last season who's only gotten better on offense this year, is an important win-now element of their team, despite the facts that, a, the 6'5" pro gets hurt frequently due to his physical coverage style, having missed 63 games during his 2.5 seasons with the team, and, b, Chicago is the 9th seed in the East, and probably not even capable of winning enough play-in games to make the actual playoffs. Buha and Mayberry note that Chicago is reportedly requesting more than one first-round draft pick in exchange for Caruso's services. He's on an absolute steal of a deal. He's making $9.5 million this year and has a partially guaranteed $9.9 million for 2024-25, and LA has missed his defense since foolishly letting him walk in favor of retaining Winlater shooting guard Talon Horton-Tucker during the ill-fated 2021 offseason. And you fan, what do you think of the Dejounte Murray situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.